Getting set for first pitch tonight from Busch Stadium. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. It's the opener of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
And here we go with two guys making their first start here since the All-Star break. And both of them should be well-rested and ready to go. So they're each going to be looking to get their second half off to a winning start.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Matt Kemp makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. TK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year. Yeah, a nice job there as this one gets right up the middle to start the ball game. Always nice to put a guy in the stretch right from the very start.
Justin Turner will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. He's set, now the pitch. In the air to right center. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting forward, first baseman number 23,
Adrian Gonzalez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Now here's the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here it comes, 2-1. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
One out and a runner on second base. 3-2, here it is. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Amos Sadler.
Amos Sadler will get his first opportunity here with the leadoff man still at second, but with 2 gone now. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Henry Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Now the 2-0 home. A ball hit hard to the left side. And he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
He waits. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Nice comeback here to get it 0-2. And now you've got to put that early run behind you and make sure that this doesn't get any worse.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here comes a 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For St. Louis, center fielder, Sean Shea.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Corey Horn. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
Oh, and that's a good sign right there. They're really hoping to get him going out of that 2 spot. And he comes through big time right here with a first inning single.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The next pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Here's the full count offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Mark McGuire will dig in now. And he's come through in many a situation like this. Currently 4th in the National League RBI race.
Let's go, Cardinals. Come on, Mark.
And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
2-0 on the way. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big league. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, man. I remember mine. I hit it my first at-bat in the 1990 It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Yadier Molina will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. First pitch on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. 3 runs already home here. Here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
1-0 on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now the 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, and most likely an infield single.
The shortstop, Sonny.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch coming. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a sliding attempt to try and knock it down, but it's by him, a base hit.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. They might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Colton Wong will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch to him. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-1 St. Louis. Damon Sanderson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Damon Sanderson.
Let's go. Here we go.
First offering on the way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Come on, huh?
The 1-0 home. Off the plate again, and it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Get him.
2-2 pitch on the way.
That's a
And that
ball.
misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Looked to me like he gave up on that pitch pretty early, but it had a lot of cut to it, and it just about made it back to the outside corner.
Here's the payoff pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Well, the problem with this lineup is that trouble lurks around every corner. I mean, he was fortunate to get out of that first inning with only 1 run scoring, but now he'll have his work cut out for him again here in the second.
Robert Park will dig in here.
Come on now.
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Now another 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Into the box now, Zach Greinke, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Come on, let's do it.
From the stretch.
Quick.
Curveball
No, that's the ball.
close, but it's 1-1.
Open up your eyes, up. Let's go.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man.
Matt Kemp will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Here's the first offering. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike one.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Comes set, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
One strike.
Here's the 1-1. This is foul right side. The 1-2 from Wainwright. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here's the 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Justin Turner will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
What are you talking about? Up.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Don't let him score.
1-1 pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Dodgers strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Adam Wainwright will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Pitcher, Adam Wainwright.
Now the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Sadler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 19, Sean Shea.
John Jay will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. 2-0 now.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
2-0 count, the pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Settling under at his camp as he tucks this one away for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Corey Horn will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Here's a 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret you've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches. A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Michael Lee will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Here we go, Cardinals.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Pause, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
The 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Come on, Cardinals, let's go.
Here's the 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Adrian Gonzalez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And this is knocked down over there, but he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
14, Amos Sadler.
Amos Sadler will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. Hit hard right to Peralta out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. And there he goes towards second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Comes set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
The 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
The 2-2 coming. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Clearly no intent with 2 strikes, but you've got to make sure that pitch doesn't get away from you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And it's definitely still early here, but you've got a 2-run lead already. Now you go about putting the tying run on base for free. Doesn't seem like his command has been all that sharp so far.
Scott Van Slyke will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
He's set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
He's ready now, the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
The 1-2. Ball 2.
And now on 2-2, I don't think he'll be nibbling any longer. He's got to come in with something here because he for sure does not want to run this count full.
Let's get him out.
Here comes a 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Damon Sanderson stands in now with a chance to either tie this game or perhaps give his club the lead. First pitch on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Come on, let's settle down and get them out.
He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Mark McGuire makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Mark McGuire.
First pitch coming. Ball 1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
The 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Now the 3-1 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
You could tell he never did want to give in to him out there. I don't blame him. That first home run was all I needed to see.
Yadier Molina will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
And here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Let's get something going.
The 0-2 to Molina. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Another example here. This is right over the middle of the plate. It's elevated a bit. Just a complete miss in location, and they jump on him again.
Matt Holliday will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First offering on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. 1-0 on the way. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Ooh, what a time to call on that.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. 3-2 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Full count offering on its way. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Three-two, here it comes. And no offer by Holiday, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
That's 2 walks now here in this 3rd inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Dan Herron is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Johnny Peralta will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch coming. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
All right, Cardinals, let's go.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Now a fly ball. Right center field. Nobody's going to catch up with this one. It's going to get down for extra bases. 2-run score. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double and definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead.
Well, he got thrown into the Lions there. Coming in with the bases loaded. It's a tough task to begin with, but this won't help things any as he serves up the double here. And as a result, all 3 runners are going to come around to score.
Here we go.
Colton Wong will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Comes set. Now the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's 12 doubles now on the campaign. Here's the 1-0. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
A runner at second, nobody out. The 2-0 on the way. That one's in there on the black, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Just get the base hit already.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now another 2-2. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Adam Wainwright will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. First pitch to him. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He waits. Now the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Pause. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 1-1. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate, and that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
And you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Corey Horn will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Checked by Heron. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A 2-1 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here now the 2-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Sadler is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Dodgers 1. Robert Park will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Here comes a 1-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Dan Herron steps in now.
Let's win, Cardinals!
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. And this is waved at and missed by Herron, and it doesn't look good for him down 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now here it comes. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The 1-2 from Wainwright. Misses, ball 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here he comes on 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
And we'll take a look at the reaction here in show motion, and you can see him immediately go to first and say, oh yeah, he went around. Sure enough, he got the answer he was hoping for.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. Now the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Oh, you are killing me!
1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now the 2-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 2-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Lee will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 7-1. Michael Lee will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
The next pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1.
Here we go.
1-1 pitch swung on and pulled down the line to third. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Just an airmail shot that time. The pickup's good, but this ball just sails straight over his head at first base. Good effort to try and go up and get it, but this is well out of his reach.
In now, Mark McGuire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No one out with a runner at second. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1.
This fourth inning's not starting out any better than the third did.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
And now that's already 8 runs they've pushed across the plate here in the first few innings. And I don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
Yadier Molina will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Let him go!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first by Ramirez takes care of him. 1 away.
Well, you're not going to advance that runner if you're going to hit the ball right there. This forces him to hold at second base, and depending on how things turn out from here, that could very easily wind up costing you a run.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And Holliday will not offer it that one. It's a ball and a strike.
Hit something hard right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Now the 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, they're taking the smart approach right here. With that base open, you don't need to put them on intentionally, but you also don't need to groove anything.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Colton Wong would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 is on the way. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner will score from second.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Good zip to the Heron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Checked by Heron. Now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes the 1-2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out with the man at first. Here's another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Foul. He'll try again 1-2. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Standing in now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. The 1-0 home. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Well, he's just going to go right on taking pitches. You have to throw strikes here with 2 outs, especially when you got the pitcher up there.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the runner will score from second.
Helping his own cause right there, and no need to wait for the RBI guys to drive him in. He says, you know what? I can be an RBI guy too. That's a great at-bat right there, and that drives in a run.
John Jay will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
One 0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
The 2-0. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. More ahead from St. Louis right after this. Justin Turner will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Turner.
First pitch on the way. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
1-0. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Lee is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Amos Sadler.
Amos Sadler will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Corey Horn will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Mark McGuire will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. First offering on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Well, if he wants to go about getting the cycle, he's got the 3 hardest parts out of the way. Normally, this is the toughest leg to get, but he's able to make it up to third. Now he needs just a single in his next at-bat to finish it off.
Yadier Molina will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
One on the way. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
The men on third with 2 down. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Oh, and with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ground ball for Ramirez at short. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Hanley Ramirez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch to him. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball, started it a little too far inside, though.
1-1 pitch on the way. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
This is swung on and grounded out to the shortstop, Peralta. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
He's leaning towards second.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And he's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Peralta for one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Obviously much more difficult to turn a double play when it's to the left side of the second baseman. It just takes a little bit longer to get things set up, and they wind up getting only the force at second.
Into the box now, Damon Sanderson, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. From the stretch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Robert Park will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Hitters count 2-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Luke Putkonen will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Matt Holliday will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Left fielder, Matt Holliday.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. and he misses it. Another 0-2 coming. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Come on.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. And that's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Peralta waiting the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
When you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and start throwing some strikes.
Here he comes on 3-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. One out, nobody on. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 3-2. In the air now for the center fielder Kemp. And he's got it for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
All right, base hit here.
Now the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Sadler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Phil Landrum is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Phil Landrum.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
The 2-0. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 2-1. In there, 2-2.
This isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
The 2-2. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
The 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. One gone now in the LA 7th, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder Matt Kemp. First pitch coming. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is lined into right field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Justin Turner will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming from Wainwright. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's ready now, the pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. The second for 1, and he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Amos Sadler will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Let's keep him right there.
Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Stop him right here.
From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Wainwright ready, the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Dodgers 2. J.P. Howell will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Adam Wainwright will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Come on, let's get a hit.
So 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Van Slyke has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
In now is John Jay as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike. Knock it out of here.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here he comes on 2-1. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
In now, Corey Horn, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Out of play. 2 out, nobody on. One, 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He's well on his way to a nice series now. Third hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Michael Lee will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Cards leave one, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Hanley Ramirez will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Scott Van Slyke will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. First pitch coming. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, one man out. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is lifted in the air out to right. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. The tail of the tape, not all that pretty so far. 10-2 our score as we meander toward a conclusion to this one. Damon Sanderson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch on the way. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
1-0 on the way. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready on 2-1. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because That pitch, it's right there.
Here now the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Robert Park will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First offering on the way. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Mark McGuire will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Mark McGuire.
Here's the first offering. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And now pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 0-2. This ball's grounded foul. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That's a disappointing final at bat there. You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Yadier Molina will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On deck, the power-hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. One out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. Swinging a high chopper down the line at third. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw on to first will be in time to get Molina, and that's out number 2.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here you go, guys.
Matt Holliday standing in now. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Heads up, Matt.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 2-2 one more time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Payoff pitch coming. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Johnny Peralta now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Trevor Rosenthal will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Number 26, Trevor Rosenthal. Now playing left field and batting.
D. Gordon is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
The 1-1 home. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2-1 now to Gordon. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Definitely not a guy you want to lose there. Now, you've got something else to worry about besides your command.
Matt Kemp will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Lee will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
And you know, guys, that's where his power is, out there to right center. But he didn't get all of this one, and he's retired.
Justin Turner will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's set, now the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Here's that sequence again. They get ahead with strike 1. Then a swinging strike 2 has him deep in the hole, but then that's a good take on 0-2. They follow that with a good pitcher's pitch that he bites off and fouls away. And then they get him to chase that 5th pitch, but lo and behold, he gets good wood on it and drives it for a solid knock.
Here's Adrian now. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. Peralta for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 10-2. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 10 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 12-3. The loss goes to Zach Greinke. He falls to 12-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.